Good evening and welcome in to the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Awesome Healthier Bee Summit. Today we're going to be talking about a god, a lord, a taskmaster, a teacher, and his unavoidable presence and impact in and on our lives, especially with health. He is the god of karma, deeds and actions and thoughts, and as presider of individual actions, gives results, punishing bad deeds, rewarding good deeds in one's lifetime. He also defines our fortune and good health. He is Lord Shani, astrologically represented by the planet Saturn. Who is Shani Devji to you? Who is Lord Saturn to you? How do you see him? As one of the most feared planets in astrology, as the harbinger of bad luck and woeful times with accidents, ill health, losses? Or do you see him as a teacher, a disciplinarian, as someone who holds you and only you accountable for every action, thought, and deed, good or bad, knowingly or unknowingly done? Point I'm trying to make is that he has a huge impact in our lives, especially our health. And the more you understand the how and why of it and what can be done about it, the easier it will be to accept certain aspects in life and to learn and grow from it. And for that to happen, what do you need? A, you need this platform for sure. And B, you need that expert whose life and passion is astrology, who has spent more than 20 years dedicated to learning, implementing, and teaching it in as simple a manner as possible, to take away the fear of it and to inculcate the balance between the traditional and the modern with it. Who better than a multi-award-winning astrologer to tell you all about not only healing Saturn, the root cause of pain, but also to put into an understandable perspective all about Lord Saturn and his importance in our well-being in life. So, what are we waiting for? Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to Jyotish Shastracharya and Jyotish Rishi, Upma Shrivastava. Hi Upma ji, welcome in, welcome back.
Thank you, Neelu. Thank you, Neelu, for beautiful introduction for Shani Dev and also mine. A very beautiful introduction you had given. I loved it.
It's very easy to do that with you, and when you come up with the things that you come up with, something new each time, it's a fascinating journey in knowledge and information and resources for us to take care of that as well. So Upma ji, you're the expert, you're the astrologer. So the first thing I want to ask you is what you can tell us about Shani Devji, about Lord Saturn, and what is this hold he has on our lives, especially with health?
So Saturn, or in Hindi we call Shani Dev. So Shani Dev has been considered as a malefic planet, a malefic lord who always gives us pain. But it is not true, because whatever we had done according to that, Shani Dev gives us result. So before understanding what Shani Dev gives us, first we need to understand what Shani Dev is. So Shani Dev is a very auspicious Dev, because he is he decides about our karmas. So Shanidev is known as a Karma Karak, a god who gives results based on our karmas. And from a child who had just taken a birth till the person who gets last breath, everyone keeps doing one kind of the action. Something your body is doing, that is the action. And Shanidev gives that longevity. Shanidev gives you how you can develop yourself. Shanidev gives your body a structure. You cannot get a structure without Shanidev. And Shanidev in itself, from the birth story of Shanidev is not a very good story, because Shanidev has to become a karma karak. So he has to go through all those things by which we think that Shanidev has given us the bad things. So Shanidev has been the SUN son, who is the father of Lord Shani. He didn't accepted Shanidev. Shanidev's mother was not given the required respect by the husband. Shanidev has to get brought up in a very isolated place. He has to stay in a dark place. So there are many stories behind the Shanidev. And because his one leg got broken in one of the event, and because of that, Shanidev has become the limping planet. Or because leg was broken, so he moves very slowly. And a person who moves very slowly, he watches everything, observes everything. And that's why Shanidev takes 2.5 years duration, traveling from one sign to another sign. And the transit of Shanidev indicates about Saade-Saati. That is our main topic today. So I will tell you what is Saade-Saati. And Saade-Saati is, you can decide it, you can say this in two ways. Like, there are many people who had taken birth during the Saade-Saati, and Saade-Saati in transit also. So today we are going to talk about transit of Saade-Saati, because people get fear about the transit of Saade-Saati. Saturn, which takes 2.5 years time. So Saade-Saati is a 3 phases, when Saturn transits from 3 signs, that is known as a Saade-Saati. So Moon, which is very emotional planet, when Saturn transits from its left side, then over Moon, and then right side, that is considered as a Saade-Saati. So before you ask me what is the moon sign, once again I will tell you, there are the 3 types of signs. The number 1 is ascendant sign, like by taking the date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, then we make a chart, and particular at that time, the sign which is rotating above the head is known as an ascendant sign or a rising sign. In that, at that particular time, in whichever sign moon is rotating, that particular sign will become your moon sign. And moon takes only 2.5 days to travel from one sign to another sign. So whoever has taken birth in this 2.5 duration, they will share one same sign. Third is sun sign. Sun takes 1 month to travel from one sign to another sign. So if you are checking anything through the sun sign, it becomes a very broad, because 1 month is quite a big time. Then 2.5, because if your mind, that moon is your emotions, you can say in Hindi that is man. If your man is not saying like, I don't want to do this work, whatever anybody will say, you will not work. And Saturn is a planet which gives pressure. Saturn is a heavy planet. Saturn says you have to stay in discipline. You have to learn these things. What you had not learned in the past life, now learn in this life. In this life also, let's say, if your age is 30, so whatever things you had not learned in the past 30 years, now this time you have to learn. And we always want freedom. That's why the fear is coming from, because we are looking for the freedom. We are looking like nobody should say I should be in a discipline. Somebody should not watch me. And Saturn, Saade-Saati is like, for the 7.5 years, Saturn is keep watching. And now Saturn is not giving you any choice. It is saying, Sudhar jao. This is the time you have to check yourself, so that in the future, whatever aspirations you have, I can help you to fulfill. So the period of transformation is Saade-Saati, and everyone wants to go on the pinnacle, but nobody wants to go through the cycle of transformation. So this is the Saade-Saati.
Right. In fact, lots of questions on my mind, Upmaji, and I'm going to keep it open for everybody with whatever you're listening. If you have any specific questions, do write it down and we'll bring it up as soon as we can. First of all, Upmaji, I have no idea why this has happened. Both of us are in shades of dark blue and red nail polish.
Yes.
Okay. So I do not know what the connection is, but I have this feeling that there is a connection somewhere. If it comes up, let us know in good time. But you were just mentioning Saade-Saati, so 2.5 years, and over the left, over and right of the moon, so 3 signs. So 7.5 years is what one goes through. Few more details on that, and my question on that is that why is there this fear around it? Is it only because it's a period of transformation, because transformation is good, or specifically, what is the connection with health?
Yes. So with health, it is like when anybody's Saade-Saati starts, means the first 2.5 years period start. Whatever things like you had not given proper attention on your health. So in this first period, you will start getting headache, migraine, some sort of minor surgeries, or you had properly abused your body. You had eaten proper junk food. You had not taken the proper diet. Then some kind of surgery can also appear. Fracture that can also appear in the first phase of Saade-Saati. There is a link of a hospitalization with the first phase of Saade-Saati. Knee surgery that can also happen. So that's why, because of these health issues, there is a fear, like if this thing will happen, I have to get dependent on others.
Right.
But it's not necessary, like as soon as Saade-Saati start, you will get all those things, like I said, because it will give you pressure. Now it will be like, first it will give you headache, so that you can understand it and start taking proper diet, start taking care of yourself. But if you are ignoring, then it will go in a migraine, or depending on other birth planetary positions.
Right. So if I understand this correctly, Upmaji, and there are questions coming in, people, I will bring them up as soon as possible. So if I understand this correctly, this period, even though it is affected by these things happening, the opportunity for you to rectify that,
yes,
or to do some appeasement or solutions for it, is there, not just to, okay, if I do this, it'll go away. The learning has to happen with it.
Yes.
And that is how the ease of that period also happens.
Correct.
Okay. So you said Saade-Saati, right? There is also this thing called a dasha, which I will come to later. There are some questions that have come up, which I'd like to bring up first off. In fact, there is Jyoti's asked, and in fact, I was going to ask you, Jyoti's asked, can you please tell which sun signs are going through Saade-Saati right now? Not sun signs, we moon signs, right?
Yes, moon
Right.
sign.
Like
We
in
check
January,
Saade-Saati through moon sign.
right? January, I know Jan 17th, I think, Meen Rashi, Pisces moon sign is going
Yes,
through Saade-Saati. So apart from that, which are the ones are going through it, since there are
Capricorn sign is going through the last phase of Saade-Saati,
okay,
and Aquarius moon sign are going through the second phase of Saade-Saati.
okay, and Pisces
Pisces from first sign.
So what is this first, second, third phase, Upmaji, of Saade-Saati?
So like
2.5, 2.5, 2.5?
yes, 2.5, 2.5, 2.5.
Okay, so Capricorn, which is going through the last phase, it's getting over.
Yes,
Aquarius is in the second 2.5 years, and Pisces has just started in January.
yes,
So full 7.5 years is left. So everybody pay attention, because Upaji, each phase will have its own set of events happening, right? It's not
right.
all Capricorn, all Aquarius, and all Pisces are going through the same thing. What Capricorn went through in the first phase, now Pisces is going through. Is
Yes.
that true?
Yes, that is true.
Okay.
So it is like when the first phase starts, it is like that time in general, your mental stress get started. You start having anxiety. Your lower body becomes weak. When the second phase comes, you emotionally go in a depression. You feel like some kind of bloating, cholesterol, heart-related issues. These comes during the second phase of the Saade-Saati. When the third one comes, it is like frozen shoulder, eyes-related issues, ENT, dental issues, and sometimes some severe chronic kind of disease can also appear in the last phase. Depends what in your birth chart Saturn is placed. If it is good placed, then it will go in a just minor. But if it is not good placed, then it can give you the chronic issues.
Interesting. And the good part here is, of course, Upmaji, that there is possibilities, solutions, and resolutions for all these situations. You don't have to go through it. It all depends on the placement.
Yes.
Right. And this is where I guess forecasting and getting the correct information becomes very important, right? Because the wrong forecast or the wrong prediction, so to speak, it can mess your life up.
Yes.
You need proper guidance, and the kind of guidance that is not going to scare you to death. Like before anything happens, you're already dead. No, you need solutions. You need something good and positive that will come out from it. So we will hear more on that. Sid is asked, currently I heard that Saade-Saati is an Aries sign with very tough time. Can you please elaborate for Aries sign? Is this true? Because you just mentioned, we are talking Capricorn, Aquarius.
Yes, because right now moon is transiting from the Aquarius sign. So Aries are not going through any kind of Saade-Saati. Aries Saade-Saati will start on 29th March 2025 when Saturn will enter in the Pisces sign.
All right. Okay. Interesting. So Sid, I hope that answers your question. If you're in Aries moon sign, 2025 it is going to be for you. And guess what, Sid? Your Saade-Saati might be coming in 2025, but there are things you can do about it right now itself, which you and everybody on today's call is going to get to know. And Arjun has asked, in Leo ascendant, many astrologers say that Saturn causes more harm than learning. In fact, many people in Singha Rashi are still affected with Saturn's influence, no matter the house in which the god is in. Are there any remedies here? Forget the remedies. Is this true, Upmaji? What he's asked?
Half true. Not complete true.
Let's debunk the myth. So what is the fact here, Upmaji?
So basically, for the Leo people, Saturn indicates health issues, and your partner who is going to come, that partner will give you challenges. And if we say according to the body, your physical body, your private parts, your lower legs will be governed by the Saturn. And because Saturn says you need to stay hygienic, you need to be very careful, you need to be very disciplined. And if you are not doing all those things, then Saturn will say, because you are not taking care, now you can have a varicose veins or water retention in the legs, or somewhere there will be some kind of minor health issues which can keep you bothering. So that kind of thing is there. But Saturn is not going to, like for Leo, it is very dangerous. It is not that.
Right. It again depends on its positioning, its transit, its movement, everything. And which reminds me, I want to come back to the other question as well. A few people have written in Upma ji. Yuvraj Singh has written, I've got my left leg fractured near the knee during the starting of Saade-Saati. Jyoti has written, my career is always going through a bad time. I'm already 42, but never get a stable job. She's an Aquarius. Can you please tell me how to make Saturn good for career? Okay, we will, all right, I'm just checking these questions out. We'll pick these up as well. For right now, is there anything you want to tell Yuvraj or Jyoti? And in fact, Raju is written, I'm going through the second phase and I'm very disturbed, also an Aquarius.
Yes, because right now Saturn is transiting from the Aquarius sign. So wherever in our chart Aquarius sign is placed, related to that, we will have some kind of issues. Like Yuvraj is going through the second phase, I think second phase. So when second phase is going on, this is the time when Saturn is saying, pay attention on yourself, what actions you had done, start taking the proper diet. Saturn says to increase your stamina, wake up early morning, sleep proper night, and normally people do opposite.
Right.
And when you are doing opposite, that time Saturn says, now I will give you emotional pressure, mental pressure, so that you can understand the difference between the day and night. What is the body cycle? Understand that.
Right. Quite a few people, Upma ji, Kanisha is also an Aquarius, so she's going through the second phase. Rajat is asked about Makar. Makar is
Capricorn.
Capricorn, right. And therefore is going through the third phase. And they all want to know, what can we do, what can be done, and they all want to come on to the call with you. People, we will try and get as many of you on with Upma ji today as we possibly can. Please note that you will also get some general tips and remedies that everybody can use. And if you're lucky, you might get something specific for yourself as well. Now, Upma ji, like you said, 2.5 years, 2.5 years, 2.5 years. So like three phases.
Yes.
Right? 3 stages as such.
Yes.
But in one person's lifetime, how many times do you go through Saade-Saati?
3 times.
3 times. And is there a guaranteed life period during which it happens, like 14 to 16 and then 25 to this thing and then 36 to, is there a specific age timelines you go through it, or it can happen anytime, thrice in your lifetime?
It can happen anytime, but in general, from 0 to 22 years, your first cycle will come. And that will be like, because you are a child. Because sometimes few people takes birth during the Saade-Saati. So It is 0 to 22 years, depending on what age. According to that, this Saturn is a mild Saturn. In this first cycle of Saade-Saati, there will be like a very little, like we say to the child, play safely, do this work, that type of. So this first cycle is like in between 0 to 22 years. But yes, child will not suffer, but parents will suffer, because here whatever the situation of parents will be, according to that, that child will get. So that is the first cycle. Then when you cross the 22, depending on at what age you got the first cycle, so from 22 till 46 you will get the second cycle, and in this second cycle you are an adult. Now this time Saturn says you should be proper, active, energetic, your stamina should be good, you should be serving others. Everything here Saturn wants your karma to be uplifted for your future. So this Saturn takes your test. It is the time what you had done till now. If you had taken proper diet, you had maintained good health, then say this Saturn will help you for your longevity, like it will help you to maintain your good health. Then the third Saade-Saati will come after the 46. So you can say from 46 till 75 years, the third Saade-Saati will come. So anyone who got first Saade-Saati during 18 to 22, there are less chances they get the third cycle. But who got early,
Okay.
because it is coming from 46 to 75, 80. So if it is like at the 22, then it could be like 80, 80. So one cannot complete, very rare. Because we call Purnayu, full age, around in between 80 to 90.
Okay. All right. Interesting. So there is some calculation there also, depending on which, when you get your first is when you'll also get your.
Because after 30 years.
Okay.
So the first cycle at whatever age you get, after 30 years, you will get the second. Then after that 30, you will get that. That's why.
Right. And Punita has actually asked a question about Dhaya, which I will come to. The reason I was asking you, Upma ji, is that how many times in a lifetime does one get this 7.5-year cycle? You said 3 times. Now
Yes.
that is Saade-Saati, the 7.5-year period of Lord Saturn of Shani Devji. There is this other thing called the Dasha, which is again its planetary movement in your lifetime.
Yes.
So is Saade-Saati and Saturn's Dasha, is it the same thing?
No. Saade-Saati is like this will come in everybody's life. No one is there who can just skip this Saade-Saati. But right, there are many people who can skip the Dasha of Saturn, because Saturn Dasha goes for the 19 years, and depending on what nakshatra in which we had taken birth, depending on that we get the Mahadashas. So Dasha or Mahadasha or major period, it is the same thing. So whatever it is, so let's say if you had taken birth in Venus Mahadasha, so it will run for 20 years, then it will take time. So Saturn Mahadasha will come very late, or it may not come also.
Okay. So
it is Dasha.
Saade-Saati definitely happening to everybody. Dasha, not necessarily.
Not necessary. But there will be some people who will get the Shani Mahadasha and Saade-Saati, because during the 19 years of Shani Mahadasha, right, Saade-Saati is definitely going to come.
Okay. And the consequences of it, the impact of it is different. Saade-Saati is different, Dasha is different.
Yes.
And if it happens together, there is an overlap.
No, there is no overlap. There is no overlap, because so it is like the planet, like Shani Mahadasha. So whatever the portfolio has been given to the Saturn in your birth chart, like if it is like for Aquarius, it is the ascendant lord, your rising sign lord, or your moon sign lord. So it will behave in a very different manner. So for the 19 years, it will say, okay, I will take care of your emotions. I will take care of your finances. But the Saade-Saati says, I will take care of whatever things you had done till now. So it is like overall everything. That's why it is different.
Right. And now I want, and again, questions are coming in again. So this question of Punita's, I'm asking you right now, Upmaji, you let us know if you're going to explain this to us now or actually with the demonstrations that we go through. So Punita's written, what will be the effect of Saturn for those with Dhaya? Now, uh, I have heard of Dhaya and Kantak because of you, Upmaji. So what is this Dhaya Punita is referring to, just for everybody's information? Ashok, please ask your questions on the group. And everybody who's written, I am Aquarius, I am Libra, tell me about my sign, tell me about my sign. We will try and get you on. Just hang in there. Let us take care of this question that Punita has asked. What is Dhaya now, suddenly out of the
Okay.
blue?
So,
Saade-Saati is not enough. Now, what is this?
so Saade-Saati means 7.5 years.
Right.
Okay. In English, we will say 7.5 years. So 2.5 years. In Hindi, we will say Dhaya. Now, when Saturn, which is keep transiting from your moon sign, from the left, then over the moon, and then right, then it will give you the 2.5 years of time to see whether you had learned your learnings or not. So it is the time when Saturn is sitting behind you, just observing you. If you had learned the lessons, very good. In this 2.5 years, Saturn will just keep watching. And when Saturn will come in your own house, means your peace of mind, your the home where you live, that is known as a fourth house. That time Saturn, when comes in the fourth house, it is known as a Dhaya. So now, if you had learned the lessons, from here Saturn will say, I'm going to reward you. If you had not learned the lesson, now this Saturn will say, I had given you the 7.5 years of duration to learn the things you had not learned. Now I had shrink that punishment or reward in 2.5 years. Now get this.
Right. So each of the 2.5 is the dhai, basically. Two and a
Yes.
half is dhai, what
Dhai.
we call in Hindi dhai. So dhaiya. Okay.
Correct.
And each 2.5 year period is your period of learning and you're being observed.
No, not every time.
Okay.
After Saade-Saati,
Okay.
there is a 2.5 years when we don't have anything.
Okay.
After completion of Saade-Saati, there is a 2.5 years of time when we are not having anything, but Saturn is observing us. So as soon as that 2.5 years ends and Saturn enters in our fourth house, which is our peace of mind, our emotions, our sensitivity, our you can say heart. So that time is considered as a Dhaya.
Okay. And that's when either your rewards are going to happen,
yes,
or your major punishment is going to happen.
Correct. If you have been rewarded, then it will be like your energy will become bubbly. You will become more social. You will you can go in the marathon running, or you can join the gym. Your body will be giving you more energy to complete the task. And if it is like punishment, then you will become lethargic, isolated. There will be no one to talk. You will be popping the medicines, heart surgery, open heart surgery. All these things will happen here.
Interesting. All of this is very interesting. This is okay, Dhaya. So what is Kantak, Upmaji? There's this, I've heard this K-N-T-H-A-K, Kantak. So that's also a part of this of Saade-Saati of
no,
the 7.5 years?
No. That is not a part of Saade-Saati. So in the fourth house, Saturn has given you reward or punishment, depending on your chart. Now for the 7.5 years, Saturn is again going in a side and keep observing you, what you are doing. After the completion of these 7.5 years, that is the particular in the chart, there is known as a 8th house, which is known as a longevity house. And when Saturn comes in the longevity house, that is known as a Ashtam Shani or Kantak Shani.
So 7.5 years, then 2.5 years, then the next 7.5 years is the
and then Saade-Saati.
And then again Saade-Saati. Okay, you know what? I'm just very glad, Upmaji, that you're here. And I don't have to pay too much attention to understanding the technicalities, that I can tell you, Upma ji, here's my date of birth.
Yes.
When is my Saade-Saati? What do I need to do? What are the lessons that I'm missing? Because that in itself is going to make life simpler for me. But this is all very fascinating, and I understand now more and more why decades go into understanding a subject like astrology, because my head is reeling right now. 4th house, 8th house, 7.5 years, 2.5 years, another 7.5 years. So much calculation. If I was so good at, I would have aced maths in school also. So that is there. And I'm right now thinking, I'm just looking at the questions, Upma ji, because
Sure.
questions on this will never, ever stop. For example, Ravi's asked, I'm not well versed with astrology, but some Guruji gave some views and inputs about Saturn, telling me I have a Mahadasha of Saturn going on. Any inputs on that? Ravi, in fact, I just asked about the difference between Mahadasha and Saade-Saati. So, and he also writes that I've been going through a torrid time with my finance and life. Okay. Ravi, are you around here? Let's bring you on. Nilesh has asked, if someone died in between, like early, how would his 3 phases of Saade-Saati get completed? It doesn't carry to your next life, no?
It will.
Then you'll go through four Saade-Saati.
No. It is like what I said, ki from 0 to 22 years.
Okay.
So if you had got death in between the during of the Saade-Saati, so when you will take birth, from there you will start your Saade-Saati.
Okay, so there is a continuation. So it's not like Nilesh, it's not like somebody's moved on early, it's over. The lesson still needs to get completed. And
yes,
again, that timeline is what comes into perspective. Interesting. And Happy's asked, what will the effect of Saade-Saati and Saturn Mahadasha? What will be the effect if Saade-Saati and Mahadasha is going on? And Ajit is also asked, can you get 1 or 2? Can you get 1-to-1 consulting for correct calculation? Of course, Ajit, and there's some fantastic offers that are available, which you'll get to know about. And okay, the queries are in. For Flores said, I'm having poor communication with my son who has alcohol dependency. What remedies can I do? Punita's asked, so we can get Dahya after Saade-Saati completion. Yes, you have to get Dahya after Saade-Saati because that's the phase.
Correct.
Right. Arjun's asked, can you take me on? We will take as many as we can. And before I am punished by this audience, we'll start taking people on. Remember, people, you have to be on video. This is being live streamed. Because I had asked Ravi Vadhva if he's here. Ravi, are you here on video? I'm not seeing you. Ajit, AP, there. Okay, I can see Ravi. There you are. All right. And after that, the Ajit who asked the question is the same one I said hello to right at the beginning. We'll take Ajit on after that. And people, this is going very randomly. All right. So, hi, Ravi. Upma ji, Ravi, take it away.
Hello. Hi, Ravi.
So good evening, madam.
Good evening. Yes.
Yeah. See, so I was like, I had this Saade-Saati about 6 or 7 years back. And then after that, my time was very good. And again, now the last 1 year has been very, very bad. And when I consulted some Guruji, he told me that you're having a Shani Mahadasha and your time is bad. And he was like explaining things to me which I never understood.
Okay. Give me your birth details.
20th
What is
May
your date?
20 May 1978.
And time of birth?
2:30 p.m.
And place?
Bangalore.
Bangalore.
And people, you don't need to give us any of these details on the group. Once you're on with Upma ji, we will we'll take the information as and how required. And Ravi, you've come to the correct place.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes. So, Ravi, you are going through the Shani Mahadasha, Saturn Mahadasha. And right now, Saturn is giving you a lot of issues, which you had said. So, do the remedies for Saturn, because health issues, finance issues, there are many things which are going on. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
I will say, like your Shani Mahadasha will get over on 12th September 2031, because it is the 19 years Dasha. It started on 2012 and will end on 2031. So till 2031, keep offering some oily stuff like wafers or fried foods to the cleaning staff. That will help you, because Saturn indicates servants. So if you do some services for these people, naturally Saturn will start becoming pacified. And rest, practical remedies also you need to see. Practical remedies means like whatever the learnings are there, because there are many learnings which you are not following. So just check what things you are not following.
Can we have the list of learnings, madam?
For each chart, it is different. So that can be, that I can share during consultation, not now.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thanks, Ravi. And in fact, this is for everybody's information. You'll come on right now. You're going to get something, some bit of information, something that you can start doing immediately. It'll either be specific to you or it'll be generic to everybody. Upmaji, requesting you up, just keep specifying that. I'll also keep asking you. We'll take on 3-4 people right now and give everybody the offers after that as well, because like, for example, what Ravi asked right now, can I get more details? Ravi, when you take on a consultation with Upmaji, she will have very, very specific things for you to do. And a happy surprise for everybody. You're all going to get some remedies as a gift in your call replay. I'm letting everybody know right now itself. Okay, so I had mentioned Ajit, I think. Shilpa, he's on as AP.
Hi, Ajit.
Hi, namaste, Upmaji.
Namaste.
Thank you, Niru, for getting me on the call. Really, really appreciate.
Yes.
Upmaji, my date of birth is 7 July 1973, and birthplace is Satara.
Please go slow. Please go slow.
Sure.
7th July.
7 July 1973.
Time.
Evening 5:45.
And place?
Satara, which is in Maharashtra.
Correct. Yes.
So my question is around my career and my finances, which is not going too well this time. So just wanted to understand what is that I should be doing. And I've also been told that I am going through a Shani Mahadasha, which
yes, from 2014, May 2014, your Shani Mahadasha started, and it will end on May 2033. And Saturn is at a very challenging position in your birth chart, which is from Dasha, as soon as your Shani Dasha started, from that time you are facing the finance related challenges. And I will say, if you are able to change the job, do that in the 2023. That will help you to pacify the issues. And health wise, lower legs, take care of lower legs.
On a job front is something which I'm struggling at this stage. That is where all my problems are in. Unless this problem doesn't get resolved, I can't focus on any other thing. On the job front, would you be able to guide me what is that I should be doing, so that at least I can get my finances and my job thing aligned?
For job wise, just to check what is kept in the west direction of the home. If there is something which is creating vastu defect, then place the salt. Otherwise, take a bowl and place 1 handful of a black urad, that is sabut urad dal, 1 handful in that bowl. On Saturday, place it in the west direction in the evening time.
Okay.
That will help you.
Sure.
And don't wear the gray color clothes. that is not helpful for you for your career purpose.
Okay, ma'am.
Okay, take care.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jeet. And in fact,
Thank you.
you know, the Upma ji is also an expert in numerology and Vastu, which are sciences related to astrology. So when you take on a consultation with her, you don't just get, give a packet of chips to somebody on a Saturday. She also goes through this entire thing specifically for you. And if I heard that correctly, don't wear gray, you told him?
Yes,
And
don't wear
Ajit is,
gray.
I think, wearing a gray t-shirt. So
That's
Ajit's
fine.
gone off video, so I'm hoping he's gone to change his gray t-shirt right now. Is that gray? I don't know. It's looking gray to me across the screen. So just mentioning that it's green. Okay. And why I'm saying this, many years ago, Upma ji had told me, because I love wearing red and black together. One of my first consultations with her, I won't go into details as such, but she said, don't wear red and black together. And from then till now, I have never worn red and black together, ever, till now. I don't know if I still need to keep doing it, but Upaji told me once and it stayed with me and I'm still doing it. So,
Yes. So Neelu, when I say red and black, red is the color of Mars.
right.
And black is the negative color of Saturn. So it brings some kind of emotional turmoil in the life. So
Right.
such thing doesn't appear in your life or anybody life. Never wear red and black. You can wear red and blue. You can wear any other shades. And the same way like gray. When you wear the gray color, it means like AP is going through the Saturn Mahadasha. So gray is a color of Rahu. And when you are wearing the lot of gray color dresses or things which are in a gray shade nearby you, Saturn and Rahu you are combining. And when you are combining these two, then there will be lot of illusion around you and you will not be able to take the proper decision. You will always feel like there is someone who is cheating me. There is someone, like all the people are against me. I am only the one who is the right.
Right, right. And people, this is the kind of detailing you will get when you do your proper consultation with Upma ji. Arjun had said, please take me on. Arjun, are you here? And I can see a lot of people writing in. Kalpita has said, can you let us know about the effects of Saturn on Capricorn, as this is the last 2.5 years for them. Kalpita, are you a Capricorn? Are you going through the third phase? Would you like to come on? Get your video on, we'll get you on. Okay, I'm not seeing Arjun. Okay, there you are. Hi. Let's get Arjun on. And Charu has written something in as well. Charu Goel, we'll get Charu on after this. And then we'll give you the offers and we'll keep taking as many of you as we can take on. Okay.
Yes.
Right.
Hi, Arjun.
Hi, hello, madam. And thanks, Mystic Lotus, for taking my question and for also allowing me to punish you with my question.
Yeah. Yes, Arjun. Please give me your date of birth.
My date of birth is 6 Jan 1980.
And time.
Time somewhere around 5:20 or something.
Okay.
5:20 to 5:30, I guess.
Okay.
Not sure of the exact seconds.
It's fine. Yes.
So right now I've been going through these dental issues for many years. Like there was a surgery which was done on my jaws, and like I've not been able to eat well, and I can't speak for a longer time, and it has affected my job, and also my relationship part is suffering. Like I do something good for the family and for the society. I do a little bit of service for the Blue Cross. I try helping animals also, but most of my actions are actually being misunderstood by others.
Okay. So today I will give you remedy for your dental issues, because dental issues are the things which you are having some issues from your childhood, but you had not paid attention properly, or there might be some other reasons. So for to cure your dental issues, what you can do, you can just take like basil or any plant which have only the leaves, and plant those plants in the religious place or a public garden, because for the your Saturn is placed on your teeth, you can say on the mouth in your birth chart, and because of that reason, whatever treatment the doctors are doing, you are not getting the proper healing also. So first thing, just do the plantation kind of remedy. Second, check what is kept in the northeast direction of your home, because your chart indicates there might be some washroom or something where a lot of dirt is accumulated there. So clean it, or if something you cannot do there, just place around 200 grams any salt in the northeast direction. Then you will get the proper treatment.
Okay.
Okay.
And
Okay.
madam, one more thing, like see, like for the Singh Rasi, they generally say that Saturn travels through his own houses. That is the 6th and 7th house.
Sixth and
6th and 7th houses. So currently, Saturn is traveling through my 7th house, which is the house of relationships. So,
that we will do in the consultation. Okay.
oh, okay,
Take
very
care.
good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bye.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Right. So see, it's never just one thing, right, Arjun and everybody else. There's a lot that goes into this analysis, the reading, and for your understanding, be it don't wear red and black, or don't wear gray, or something that needs cleaning up, and why it needs it, which is why it becomes even more important that you have your full-on one-on-one time with Upma ji. And
Nilu, can we call Sangeeta?
yes, which Sangeeta, Upma ji, Shetty or Mistry?
I think both are here. Yes, Sangeeta.
Yeah, okay, I can see in the pink, I can
Yes.
see weaving out.
She's
And this
mystery.
is right. Hi, Sangeeta. The people, Sangeeta is somebody. Upma ji, you tell us a little something
Yes.
about Sangeeta before we
So-
hear from her.
Hello, Sangeeta ji.
Hello, Upma ji.
Okay.
Um,
So Sangeeta ji is an ex-banker, and she has a very 22 years of experience in banking, and she has a good interest in occult science, spirituality. She writes very good poetry, and she has been with Mystic Lotus from long time. So from my first call, she is with me.
Nice.
It's really been such a great journey with you. And thank you so much for being there for me, because it's true that I started with you a long time back, and you're almost, like a family, support, and I always come back to you for anything, and I find a solution. It's really so beautiful to have you in my life. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
And what's your experience been with since we are talking about Lord Saturn and the Saade-Saati and everything? So something must have happened, right, Sangeeta? Was it something you learned, something that you did? What turned things around?
Yes, actually, I would like to talk about my son. He was undergoing Saade-Saati, and he was away from home, and he was not sharing many things, and he was under stress and anxiety. So when all of this was happening, I connected with Upma ji, and then he got this skin issue, where underarms, like he got some skin issue, and it was diagnosed as hidradenitis, and he had a surgery done. We didn't even know about it, and then it continued, and I asked Upma ji for some remedies, and one of the remedies that was given was soaking moong, the lentils, whole lentils, soaking them overnight, and in front of the picture of my son, because he was not here with me. And with his name, I did it as a mother. She said, you can do it. So I soaked it. Next day in the morning, I gave them to the birds, the pigeons in my terrace. So this continued for some time, and I just continued doing it. And actually, he came back home, and slowly we started medications and things like that. And it took time, but it got healed. So now I know that he's very much out of this phase. He's out of Saade-Saati also. And he's come home. After that, he's gone for further studies overseas and all of that. So something positive is happening in his life. He's over the anxiety and the stress that he was going through. And it has helped the whole family in a very, very big way. So I'd like to thank Upma ji for being always there as a support. I would just send her a message and she would, give me an appointment, and we could talk about many, many things apart from this also. So she's really been a great go-to person for anything in my life. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sangeeta ji. Thank you. May God bless you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Sangeeta. In fact, if I can just quickly ask, because your son, he was away, so you did it for him as a mother, but he was obviously old enough, he was an adult. So when he came, did you explain this situation to him? And did that conversation ever happen, or you just quietly did what Upaji said?
Actually, he knows I have been doing, and I'm continuing to do, because it has been such a big way. So now, but for each member of the family, like for both my sons, my husband, myself, like that, I do it small portion for the birds, like I do it every day. So he saw me doing it, and I told him about Upma ji. And in fact, he also attended one of the sessions online.
Oh, nice.
He was not very keen, like, he was a little reluctant, but I said, if you want to come on the camera, just be there in the room and listen to what she's saying.
Right.
And he did that. He was open to that, and he knows her also very well.
Right. I asked that, Upmaji, Sangeeta, I asked that because, when you do it for your children or your family, they're not necessarily open to it. And you don't want to break your head on the wall trying to explain something to them. But if you can have that conversation with them, and they also take their learning with it, I think that's icing on the cake, isn't it?
Absolutely. Yes.
Right. Thank you, Sangeeta, for indulging my question.
You're welcome.
Thank you. And I will we'll just get Charu on once, Upmaji, and then go into the offers for everybody, and given time, take on as many more as we can. Payal, just post your queries on the group, and I want to remind everybody that your questions, how is it going to affect my sign? How is it affecting me? This is my sign. I'm going through this. Am I going through a phase? Is it whoever we're bringing on and we'll be able to bring on? It's a glimpse. It's an understanding. It's a basic understanding. All of you are going to get something that can be done by each moon sign that you are, to start it off. And of course, your fabulous offers are going to be coming up right now. Okay, Charu. I saw Charu on video. There you are.
Yes. Hi, Charu.
Hello, ma'am. How are you?
I'm good.
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, my date of birth is 2nd February 1978.
2nd February 1978. Time?
Time is 7:46 a.m. Delhi.
Okay. So, Charu, you are going through the Dhaya Shani of Saturn. some emotional
Yes.
issues, peace of mind.
Lots of stress, lots of emotional issues, lots of unrequired, attention and stress is there.
And you are a Capricorn
At
rising.
Yes, ma'am.
So because of Capricorn rising, Dhaya Shani, so it is like, you think like when this struggle will get end.
Exactly, ma'am.
From
It's been
long
high
time. From long time, it is not like 2.5 years. From long time, you are looking for some good solution.
Definitely, ma'am. My health is suffering really bad. Physically
Yes.
and mentally, emotionally, everything I'm drained out.
Yes. So when these kind of things are happening, in that I will just say, daily take shower with the lemon juice or like a soap which contains the lemon. And near your bedside, place a bowl with 1 spoon of salt. Like in the evening, you can take a big bowl around 500 grams of water and 1 spoon salt. Next day, throw that water in the sink. That will help to reduce the mental stress. Because
So
if
500 grams have to every time put in the bowl of water?
500 gram water and 1 spoon salt, not 500
I
gram
have
salt.
already put, I change this after every 4 days.
Yes, but it is very little one and there is
Okay.
no water. So place the water,
Yeah.
because for your case, there are many other things which are bothering, because when you will start putting salt in a water, your emotional turmoil will start getting balanced, pacified.
ma'am.
Okay, so
Yes,
that
ma'am.
is the one thing. And on the feet, apply some oil. Do that
And
remedy, that will help.
it has to be a mustard oil or it could be a coconut
Any
oil also?
oil, any oil.
Okay. So
Any
this
oil.
will improve my physical health as well?
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
Okay. Take care.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you
Thank
so
you.
much. Thank you, Lord Sandinu. Thank you so much.
Thanks, Charu. And people just remember that these remedies, they're very simple, no? Put salt in water, discard it every day, but the consistency is what matters.
Yes,
Like we
consistency
just heard
matters.
from Sangeeta
And
also.
what I said about the applying oil in the feet in the evening before going to bed, this is helpful for everyone who are going through the Saade-Saati, Dhaya Shani or Ashtam Shani, because Saturn indicates about our lower legs. So if you are going through any of these phases, anyone can do this remedy. This is helpful for everyone.
Okay, so oil on the base of your feet at night
Yes.
before sleeping, whichever phase of Saade-Saati you're in, or even if you're in Dhaya or Kanta.
Yes.
Okay, great, fantastic. So that's a general tip out for everybody. You just mentioned the lemon juice bath for Charu. Is that specifically for her?
Yes, that is specifically for her.
Okay, fantastic. And this, okay, Kalpita, yes, you are on video. I did just see you. And I remember I had asked earlier, are you here? I think Kalpita is the one who you're going through the third phase, right? Capricorn. Upaji will just take Kalpita on and then we'll get the offers.
Yes. Okay. Hi, Kalpita.
Hello, Upma-ji.
Hello.
How are you doing?
I'm good. Yes.
Thank you, Nilu, for taking me online, first of all. And thank you, Upma-ji. My birth date is 6th November, 1970.
1 minute. 6th November, 1970. Time?
9:45 morning.
Okay. And place?
Malad, Mumbai.
Okay. You are going through the Saturn Dasha and Saade-Saati also.
Yeah.
So the last phase of Saade-Saati, Saturn Mahadasha, and in the birth chart, Saturn is in debilitation sign. So that's why you are feeling lot of pressure. Some health issues also.
No, not health issue. Fortunately, Yeah, I'm very, as you said, Shani requires always a lot of mehnat. So I do
Yes,
yoga, I do meditation. Last year, I was very strong into meditation and all. Still, I'm
good.
doing. So yoga and everything I do. So that is not an issue.
Okay.
I'm facing little issue on the financial front and relationship front. I'm not sure how I should proceed about it, about the career and all.
Okay. So for that, you can take the consultation because this is our health related. So I will just say, take care of your shoulders because somewhere like when you are working for a long hours, some pain behind the neck or the lower back that is indicating. So take
Yes.
care of those things. And when you will take care of these things, automatically it will help in your finances also. Because whatever issues we are going through, it have both the sides, health plus our career, sometimes family also. So career will also get benefited when you will apply some oil on the shoulders. Okay, your finances will also get improved.
Okay.
Okay,
Sure.
take care.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Somebody had asked earlier, which are the colors that appease Lord Saturn?
Which we had one.
Also, navy blue and red on the,
We both had shared the same color, that's why.
Right. And like I said, whatever the coincidence was, and I got the, it's more than just a coincidence because I almost wore another color today. And then I said, no, I want to wear this today. It just happened. And yeah, I was like, and then I saw even you had red on your nails and I was like, I we're both wearing the same color combination today. How did that happen? So navy blue for sure.
Yes, navy blue is the positive color of Saturn. So when Saturn is giving you good things, you can wear more of these shades.
Nice. And I can wear red with it. I don't have to worry about the black. Fantastic. All right. There's a question that's come in, Upmaji, that Gunjan's asked, if there is Yuti of Shani and Rahu, then can we know the guidelines? I do not know what is Yuti?
Yuti is combination. The Hindi word for combination is Yuti.
One learns a new word every day. Thank you, Gunjan. Yuti, combination. Okay.
Yes. So like when Saturn and Rahu together in the birth chart, then it is like Rahu is a assistant of Saturn. But sometimes Saturn says, I want to take the charge. And that time it creates illusion. Otherwise, when these two are placed together, normally Saturn as a owner, always in charge. So if it is like you are active, energetic, focused, it means your Saturn is good. But if you are having lot of illusions, you are not having any friends, or if you are having friends and they are cheating you, it means in your chart, Rahu is taking the power and Saturn is not working properly.
Interesting. Gunjan, does that answer the question for you? And of course, solutions for that would come in with a detailed, if that is what is happening with you, then a consultation, work around it is what would be. But in case that is happening, just generally, if one feels, yeah, this is what's going on with me, is there anything little bit that one can at least start doing of magic?
So like there are many calls on the Mystic Lotus where I had said about what remedies should be done for the Saturn. That is the one thing. Second, when these kind of feelings are there, whether Saturn and Rahu combination is there or not, but if you feel like you are getting cheating, then always do the plantation. Because when we do the plantation, it is like you are making your Mercury good. And when your Mercury planet becomes good, automatically you get good friends, trusted, loyal friends or partners. You will get the loyal things by making your Mercury good. So first thing, plantation. Second thing, check in the northeast direction, anything which is kept, which is creating the dirt, because Rahu becomes more active when there are non-useful things are kept in the northeast direction.
Interesting again. Fascinating. I hope that helps you, Gunjan. And NS is asked, can we see consultation and remedies for our relatives who may not be willing or present themselves for interacting with Upmaji?
Yes.
Other adults you can ask for, Upmaji?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Of course.
All right.
But it is like for the good purpose.
Correct. Right. There is always a principle of ethics and integrity involved, which you yourself would never cross anyway.
Yes.
Right. Right. So fantastic. And on that note, people, it is time for you to get to know exactly what is in store. And there are some fantastic offers in store for you. Give me a moment. I'm just going to refresh my screen. As I've been mentioning throughout the call, there is a gift for everybody on today's call where you're going to get some remedies for all 12 moon signs that that are there right now. This you will get along with your call replay. And in case you do not know what your moon sign is, we'll also share a link in the replay with which you can check what your moon sign is. Just put the information in. You'll get your moon sign, find out yours, and start doing the remedies. And of course, for more detailed work, your personal astro consultation to smoothen all phases of life with Upmaji, you have 3 very nice offers. You have a personal consultation along with readings and remedies plus a report. You have a consultation for 2 people. So if you're a couple or 2 of you want to join hands and do it, along with readings, remedies, and 2 reports for both, 1 for each. And there is a third, which is only reading and remedy plus report for just Saade-Saati and for Saturn. Basically, any session that you choose with Upmaji includes your birth chart reading and analysis as per your questions. You can ask unlimited questions in that period of time. You will receive personalized remedies and guidance as per your life chart and situation. Your reading is possible even if you don't know your birth details. It includes a detailed personalized PDF report. And if you want, you can record the session as well. You also have bonus follow-up sessions to track progress and enhance course if necessary. And of course, session date and time you will schedule from the calendar link that Upmaji shares. It also includes a focus on easing the Saturn phases of life. So you get a detailed look at Saturn's portfolio in your birth chart. You get to know if Saturn is auspicious or inauspicious for you, your health issues as indicated by imbalance of Saturn, and your personalized remedies and guidance. So you can ask as many questions as you want, and your Saturn phases of life is also there. Somebody right in the beginning, I think, their Saade-Saati is going to start in 2025. If you take this on, your report will include what's going to happen during that period. Correct, Upmaji? Along with remedy, they can start now itself. Correct? Fantastic. All right. What is package A all about, Upmaji?
Okay. So the package A is for personal consultation for 30 minutes. And in this, I will give the readings and remedies, and you will get the bonus. I will share with you 20 pages personalized based on your birth details. That is the personalized report. And in that report, everything will be related to your Saturn, remedies, and everything.
And all the questions, unlimited questions that you can ask, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Fantastic.
The other bonuses are, that is the report, then the 10 minutes follow-up session that you can take in a month, then the 12 live group calls, 1 per month, and that is the monthly guidance. So like where any planet is changing, how it is going to affect you, that is that kind of a group call. So 3 bonuses. There are some more things.
Yes.
So the more special bonus is the 2-hour workshop the guidance to appease Saturn on Shani Jayanti. Shani Jayanti is coming on 19th May 2023. So there is a workshop on 12th and 13th May 2023, so that in advance you can prepare for Shani Jayanti.
Lovely.
So-
A setup like this would normally cost how much, Upma ji?
US dollars 336, that is rupees 24,544. And at Mystic Lotus and the Dragonflies, with 84% savings, you will get this in US dollar 55, that is rupees 4007.50. So take it.
Absolutely. And that's an 84% savings, people. Personal consultation, readings, analysis, and remedies, and fabulous bonuses, including a report, follow-up session, 12 live group calls, and a 2-hour workshop for the Shani Jayanti special. Package B for 2 people, Upma ji, what's going on over here?
Yes. So the package B, that is for the consultation for 2 people. This is for 75 minutes. In this, I will give readings, remedies for the 2 people. So 1 session for couple, or you can take for 2 family members, friends, business partners, anyways. And it includes both combined or separate consultations as your choice. 75 minutes you can divide in 2 parts. Sessions can be availed by only 1 person too also. So it is like if you want complete 75 minutes for yourself, your choice, you can take.
Oh, that's fantastic. Okay,
Yes.
great. You can take this package, but you don't necessarily have to split it up between 2 people. You
Yes.
can just keep it for yourself. I saw quite a few people saying, my husband's going through Saade-Saati, my daughter, my son, this kind of package would be great for you. You can do one for yourself and one for your family member. And as
Correct.
Upma said, it's for the highest good for your family members. So you can sit in for them as well. Correct, Upma ji?
Yes. Yes.
Right. And what gets included here?
And in the bonus, you will get the 20 pages personalized report for each person. So if you are taking the package for 2 person, you will get 2 personalized report, and analyses, remedies are also there.
Right. And just please note that if you take package B, you're not getting a 40-page report just for yourself. It'll still be 20 pages, but you'll have 75 minutes alone with Upma ji.
Correct.
Just clearing that up just in case. And bonuses here.
Yes. So bonuses, 2 personalized reports, and both can attend that workshop, and there will be the 1 10 minutes follow-up session. So 5 minutes for each, or 1 person can take the 10 minutes. 12 live group calls, that monthly guidance, 2-hour workshop to appease Saturn, that Shani Jayanti, and both person can attend this workshop.
Fantastic.
And this will normally cost US dollar 586, that is rupees 42,865. And at my favorite place, Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies, with 84% of savings, today you will get this US dollar 96, that is rupees 7007.50.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Really. I mean, the fact that you have session, you have report, you have a workshop, these amazing, amazing offers. Great going, Upma ji. And there is a 3rd package as well. What is this all about?
And the 3rd package is a personal consultation for 15 minutes. And if you want to know only about Saade-Saati, so this is for specially Saade-Saati, Saturn related, whatever you have, anything related to that. So readings, remedies, all that I will share with you in 15 minutes. You can ask any question also. And the prime focus will be on, like, right now you are going through this phase or that phase, so how I should overcome it. The bonus will be 20 pages personalized reports. In that you will get what is the duration, what remedies, and how it is going to affect you. That report and the 5 minutes follow-up session. It will normally cost US dollar 105, that is rupees 7,655. And at Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies, today you will get this on US dollar 20, rupees 1407.50. That is 82% savings. So Saturn is helping you.
Fantastic. And this one, of course, package C, Upma ji, is only about Saade-Saati and Saturn's readings, analysis, and remedies, because over here, there is no unlimited questions across any field. It is only around this specific thing.
Yes.
Super. Very nice. There you have it, people. You have your 3 offers. You have your 30-minute session for 1 person. You have 75-minute session for 2. And you have a 15-minute session for 1 person, which is only centering around Saade-Saati and Saturn-related questions and sessions around that. We've just given you the offers at fantastic 84% savings. You have your single session at $55 or 4,007 rupees and 50 paisa for 75-minute session for 2 or 75-minute session for 1, as however you'd like to see it. It's at $96 or 7,007 rupees and 50 paisa only. And package C, which I've just mentioned again, is only around Saade-Saati and Saturn related session, only for $20 or 1,407 rupees and 50 paisa. The bottom line is what? What is the agenda here? You need not fear Saturn anymore. Take these offers up with Upma ji and turn your life around with all of this. And I'm having a quick look at the questions that have come. A few questions have come in, Upma ji.
Sure.
Beverly is written in saying that I had a reading with the Upma on a previous package and she was most generous and compassionate. Thank you for writing in and letting us know and letting Upma ji know as well.
Thank you.
Excuse me. And I thought I saw a question. I'm sorry. Let me just do a quick. Okay. So Gunjan's asked that, does this mean that you'll be explaining Shani Mahadasha and the remedies in package C?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. All right. And any more questions, people, specifically related to the offers? Okay. Priyanka's asked, can this session be done in person at Upma ji's office?
No, because I do everything online.
Online. All right. Is that a learning you've also taken from Lord Saturn, that okay, it's time for you to just work online? You don't have. Is that something by any chance, Upma ji? I'm just asking out of curiosity. All right. And Debos is asked, moon sign and remedy will be shared in thank you. Team is taking care of it. You are getting it in your call replay. Okay. And Harish, okay, you know what you had asked earlier as well. I think I might have missed your name. Upma ji, Harish was asking right from the beginning. I think I might have missed his name. I don't know if he's here. Just doing a quick check. Harish MR, is that you? Yes. Can you give me a thumbs? Okay. All right. Hang on. You're just in time, Harish. We're just like a few minutes away from close.
I know. Okay.
So no,
Okay.
Thank you for writing in. Sorry, I missed it earlier, and my apologies to everybody else who's been missed.
No problem. Yeah.
Everybody has gotten to take something away from whatever everybody else has been asking. So Harish, Upma ji, Harish, take it away.
Yes. Hi, Harish.
Namaste, ma'am.
Namaste. Namaste.
My date of birth, I'll tell you.
Yes.
10/3/1974.
10th March 74. And time?
Yeah. Time is 10:30 p.m.
Okay.
Bangalore is the place where I was born.
Okay.
Think that should do, right?
Yeah. So you are going through the Shani Mahadasha.
Is it?
From
Okay.
July 2000, from July 2013, 2013, you are going through the Saturn Mahadasha. It will end on July 2032. And Saturn is not well placed in your chart. And that's
Okay.
why career related issues and some health related issues
Okay.
you are going through.
Okay. So career and health is gone for a toss actually. Somehow with all these healings and all, I'm surviving.
Yes. So,
I've undergone the spinal cord surgeries multiple times. So now I have put it off, maintaining myself only by healing and meditation.
yes, that will
Just
help.
confined to home.
Keep doing the healing for yourself and others. When you will keep doing for others healings or something to that, automatically your health will start improving. So healing is the main thing.
Okay. I generally bless whenever I meditate for everybody to have their good spine and good spine condition, good chakras. I pass on those vibes like that. I'm not a healer though.
Still,
So I just do it like that.
yes, keep doing that. And whenever it is possible for you, because your moon sign is Virgo, so do the plantation. Because when you do the plantation, you serve the Mother Earth. And because of that, your ancestral karma or the learning from the Saturn, you will start observing those things. Automatically, you will come to know what you need to change in your life. Because there are few things which you need to change in your life.
Okay.
Do that. And along with that, you can do one more remedy related to Saturn is like taking shower with the salt. That will also help you.
Regularly, is it?
Regularly, lifelong.
Oh,
lifelong.
With rock salt.
Any salt. Just
Any
half
salt
spoon
is
salt.
fine.
Yes.
Okay, okay. And plantation in the religious places and public places, is it?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Like mithani, something like that.
Okay. Okay.
Do that. Okay.
Fine, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Take care.
Okay. Thank you, Neeluji.
Thank you, Harish. And again, because I've had a number of like Sangeeta, I have turned to Upma ji many times, and the thing is that when you spend your time with her, you will also get options to the solutions that are being given to you. Like a lot of us stay in multi-story departments. We're not allowed to burn things outside or even indoors. You get options that will help you also. I remember one time, Upmaji, about having to put something into earth, and I said, but I cannot go around digging things in my building. So, and I remember Upmaji said that, okay, just buy a pot, put soil in it, keep it in the and just keep putting it. I said, fantastic, that works. It's in my house. Nobody can say a thing to me, and I'm not digging holes in my building. So there are, what you get right now might not seem like a lot and say, oh, really, is that it? Take your time up with her, because you will get your solutions, you will get your options, and you will get other options possible if something is not immediately doable for you. 2-3 questions have come in, Upmanji. I'm just getting this on. Krishna has asked, how is the Shani Jayanti special workshop from package A and B, the bonus is there, right? Different from the Saade-Saati report that you will get in package C. One is a workshop, one is the report, but Upmaji, please explain to Krishna.
Workshop is like, in that I will tell about all the 12 signs, what they need to do for each one. And in the report, that is like, I will make the report for like, this is your Saturn, that time your Saade-Saati is going to come, it is going to affect you in this way. These are the remedies. But in the workshop, it is like, right now, Saturn is transiting from the Aquarius. So, like for Cancer people, it is giving them some kind of insecurities, anxiety. So, what to do the remedy so that these issues can get pacified. So for all the 12 signs, I will tell, because Shani Jayanti comes once in a year, and that is the birthday of the Lord Shani. So this is the one time when you can do one remedy and can get relief, like, okay, now I can get some blessings from Saturn.
Right. And Upma ji, just to be clear, the gift that we are receiving from you, where
Yes.
you've given us a small one solution for something for all of us to do with each moon sign, that is different, and this is different.
Yes, those are different. The remedies which I had given for all the 12 signs, I had given 2 remedies for each sign. That is like you keep doing on a daily basis, because there I had said, like, keep this thing in this direction, do this thing. But on the Shani Jayanti, what you need to offer, it is
Right.
like we are offering something, changing something. What is the learning for us for this 2023 or till the next Shani Jayanti?
Ah, nice. And Sid is asked that I was born in Ketu Mahadasha, but has been under influence all my life, slow progress, career failure, and health, lot of issues. So he's asking, Sid is asking, Upma ji, will package C be sufficient for him to take in initial point?
Yes, it will help.
Okay. And Sunita has written in saying, Upma ji is very generous with her readings. I love you, ma'am. And Suparna has asked, can we wash hair with salt also? I'm not sure.
So,
Are you supposed to, like you just mentioned to Harish, right, that to take a saltwater bath? And I know that recommendation is given to a lot of people for different reasons. Are you supposed to wash your hair also with salt?
so when you are washing with the salt, you can take a little bit salt, but again you need to take shower with the soap and other things. Otherwise, your hair will become
Right. You'll have salt in your hair.
yes,
Which
your
will-
hair will start falling, because we take the shower with the salt when you are going through the first phase of Saade-Saati, or you are having the migraine, or you are having the dandruff. Because first Saade-Saati increases dandruff. So that time you can put 1/4 spoon of salt. But after that, you need to clean your hair with the shampoo and other things.
Right. Right. And which it's kind of logical also, right? It's right. You're not going to put something in your hair and just leave it at that. Okay. N has asked, can I take packet C for somebody else? Yes, you can, right? Okay. And Beverly is written again, Upma simplifies everything, personalizing everything. She is great. So Beverly has written this in as well. And
Thank you.
I know that another Sangeeta was here.
Sangeeta Shetty.
Right. So is that her with her DP on that I can see over there? Sangeeta, if that's you, you wanna put your video on. We are at end of call, and I know that you're here to share your experience with Upma ji and her consultations. So if that is you, put your video on so that we can.
Yes, she has put her video on. There is a pink color.
Right. Okay. So I was looking at another Sangeeta.
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
Sangeeta Shetty is from Nasik, and she is medico by profession and healer by passion. And she's doing this healing work from last 2 decades. And she's also with the Mystic Lotus from last many times. And from my first present in the Mystic Lotus, from that time, she's with me. And she has learned astrology, Vastu from me. And she has, by her healing and the teachings which she had learned, she will share what the miracle she has done.
Lovely. Looking forward. Sangeeta, share, please.
Hi, thank you. Thank you, Upma ji.
Thank you.
Hi, Nilu.
Hi.
See, learning from Upma ji is a blessing for me. And for this, I'm very grateful to Mystic Lotus, because that's it's the way, it's a bridge between me and Upma ji. So, which connected me to Upma ji. And I've learned astrology from her. I've done color therapy from her. I have learned many courses from her, Vastu from her. And to my surprise, and since she's talking for 1.5 hours right now, and my heart is like, jumping with the happiness what she's sharing. I request everyone to follow all the remedies what she's sharing, because her knowledge is, there's no word for it. I mean, it's so vast and valuable all the time. And I would definitely share my experience here with Saturn workshop. Now, I have taken a Saturn workshop from, I think it was during last Shani Jayanti only, ma'am, or somewhere in between, when you shared the Saturn transit, I guess, that time.
Yes.
Yeah. And there was one of client of mine who was like, all of a sudden went into some legal issues. Okay. And with that, because it came from nowhere in her life, and then she was totally disturbed. Her health was like, gone to toss. She went through a high BP and then diabetic, and then whatnot, very anxious about it. And anyhow, she came to me, and then I said, okay, chalo, let's work on Saturn, because she's a Cancer moon. So right now, Cancer moon is going through Ashtam Shani or Kantak Shani. What Nidu was asking right now. So I just shared some remedies what Rupmaji has shared with me. Rather, she taught me that, do the religious remedy, go to Shani Mandir, offer for health, to offer the urad 8 grains and throw it in the dirty water. And then for ancestral healing, that red wick with the sesame oil and southeast and all. And I gave her all. And to my surprise and to the blessings, Upmaji, I'm very happy to share. She came out of it very smoothly, very easily, and everything was shut down. That nothing happened in her life. That illegal issue, which was like, popping and on her head, it went very smoothly and easily through lawyer and all. And the opposite party, like, they came apologizing, saying, oh, it was a mistake and it was our bad that it happened. But this was like a miraculous for me also, and for my client also. And of course, your blessings and your teachings are with us. So, and Lord Shani is like, it's a strict masters, I agree, but then it's very, very powerful. And I remember, Upmaji, you had blessed me with one Bij mantra of Shani, and you asked me to chant it for 23,000 times.
Yes.
And yeah, and at the same time every day. And anyhow, I managed it. And from that time, I mean, see, with the blessings of Lord Shani and with your grace and guidance, my life is really turned in some positive way. And see, everybody is scared of Shani. Everybody is, I mean, maybe because of that, everybody's talking about that way. But then from that time, when I have completed my this 23,000 mantra jap, Bij mantra jap especially, and now every day I do it single 108 mala. But to my miraculous state of this thing, ma'am, my everything, like, my finances has gone up, my client has gone up, my physical health is like, it's going very smoothly, touch wood. So
Very
the
nice.
life is changed to a certain point where I can see the difference. And I would definitely ask everyone here listening to this, please do follow the remedies what she's sharing, and you can experience the miracles, loads of miracles. So thank you, Upmaji. Thank you so much. Thank you, Neelu, for giving me a chance to speak over here. And I feel really blessed to connect with Upmaji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sangeeta ji. Thank you. May God bless you.
Thank you for coming
Thank you.
on and sharing. It is indeed, it's always a joy to hear back from people who've learned from our experts, who've learned from Upmaji, who've taken sessions on. In fact, Upmaji, Rosie is written saying, Upmaji doesn't only teach, she always inspires. The best teacher one can come across. I totally agree with Sangeeta Shetty. And on that very lovely note, Upmaji, before we say bye to everybody, any last words from you for everyone?
I will just say, Saturn is a hard task master. So don't fear from Saturn. Just make yourself like, what I had done wrong, I should make it correct. So keep doing everything repeatedly, and Saturn is going to bless you. So if you think like, I can become the lethargic or I can become the procrastination, no, Saturn is not going to make you stay that way. So daily you have to say, okay, yesterday I had postponed 4 things, today I will do 3.
Right.
This way, correct yourself so that in 1 week you can become like, now I am not a procrastinator. I am not a lethargic. So improve yourself. Then Saturn will bless you. Like Saturn can make you a king. So whatever promise Saturn says, Saturn delivers all those things. So it is a very good blessing. Saturn is a good blessing in our life.
Lovely. And in fact, no fear, Upma ji is here. And
Yes.
so nicely said, Upma ji. Even Lord Saturn's not saying that do it overnight, do it now. He's giving you he's giving you time, he's giving you so much time. And if you do not value that time, oh, he's going to come and
Again and again.
All right.
So I'm also going to come tomorrow.
Yeah. A good segue. And Upma ji is also back tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. IST. That's Indian Standard Time. And more on Lord Shani Devji, more on your questions. I hope we've been able to pick up as many questions as possible. There is Kalpana, letting your question be for right now because there is
can join tomorrow.
Yeah,
I'm
no, there's
going to
actually
take-
no correlation to the topic at hand. And of course, everybody else who, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. Please do come back tomorrow. Please remember, few minutes of time with Upma ji, you'll get some understanding. Best is to pick up your time with Upma ji. We shall see you tomorrow, 6:30 p.m. IST. Upma ji, thank you so much for this amazing call, for clearing these so many doubts, for bringing up facts about what one needs to look at and understand. 3 fantastic offers from you. Personal session at only $55 or 4,007.5 rupees. Double session at $96 or 7,007.5 rupees. And only the Saade-Saati and Saturn phase report and consultation, $20 or 1,407.5 rupees with some amazing bonuses. People, do not forget to grab that offer. Upma ji, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And everybody, happy weekend ahead. Go enjoy your dinner, lunch, breakfast, whatever. Don't eat what you're not supposed to eat. Learning lesson.
Yes.
Right? And see you tomorrow evening. Bye, Upma ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Nice.
Thank you.
Much love to everybody. Bye.
Bye.